notice that we've got a little bit of mood lighting, and we are not at Everdeen tonight. So we came out for a family dinner that has gone a little bit long. But fortunately we're at one of our favorite restaurants in this region. It's called L'Orpheure, and if you guys are ever around the Auvergne area and you want a great restaurant. Oh no, too bright. We're not ghost.
Okay.
We're not doing the Halloween.
A little lighting here, but that's not a good idea. Okay.
But this place is amazing, and the owners are so nice, and they're letting us use a back room for the live tonight. So hello, Corey Cat. How are you? I saw you a little bit earlier on a different live chat, and nice to see you. Hello, Laurent. You are at a table that's right out there. So we are talking with helper number 1, Dad, otherwise known as Jerry Chapman, and like we did last week with Mom, I just wanted to check in with the helpers because they're finally back. It's been so long. And on Monday, you guys are going to see the video of them arriving and a few fun activities that we did when they first arrived.
What activities was that?
Alpacas.
Oh, that was good. Yeah,
The
alpacas was good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
real
like
cute,
alpacas.
guys. It was amazing. So I wanted to start off by just asking you, what do you feel has changed since last year? Like, what's the biggest difference to you?
Huge numbers of changes. The whole thing looks totally, the house you mean, the whole thing seems totally different inside. You've got the top floor is completely, well, it's not completely done, but it's completely redone.
It's
and now the
very livable.
what we call the first French, which in the U.S. we call the second floor, which is the first floor below the ground floor, is torn all to pieces because this week they decided to move walls and they tore things all to pieces and made the biggest mess you ever saw. She's going to ask me in a minute what I'm going to do next week, and what I will do is spend next week completely cleaning up the second floor from all the leftover materials they got all over the place.
Don't go overboard on that because we still have more things to destroy and many things to build.
Through there.
There's going to be a fair amount of destruction in the next couple of videos, I'm going to say now.
Okay.
First up, hello, Jason Venora, and happy birthday, Venora. We said happy birthday before, but happy birthday. And hello, Angela from Canada. Hello, Canada. How is your weather there? I'm curious because we've just had the cold snap. We were warm, and then it went cold for a few days, and now we're back to mostly warm. So back to the topic. I also wanted to ask you, also what you're going to be doing for the next few days, but you're going to be
cleaning up the first floor.
I appreciate, well, here's the situation at the moment. We've knocked down a wall between the small toilet on the first floor and the sitting room. So at the moment, we have the world's largest bathroom. It's just a toilet in the middle of a floor. And that is going to have to be more destruction to like take the wallpaper off the walls. So I would say don't exhaust yourself on that.
Okay.
But you have another project that you're working on.
Okay, also we got one window, which the window got left open and it slammed back and forth in the wind a time or two and broke glass out. So we're going to replace the glass on that.
That's something that I, even having lived in many older buildings and old houses in my life, I never like really took into account until I lived in Everdeen, is that when you leave one window open and then a window on another side of the house open, the draft gets so strong that it slams the windows, and one of the windows on the first floor got smashed that way.
Well,
so that's
the shutters, it can slam the shutters unbelievably hard.
Yeah, but it wasn't even the shutters, it was the actual window that just
the shutters, all
hit
the
so
windows
hard.
or whatever, that kind of stuff. And then there's the old, what do you call that white piece of furniture up in the kitchen that has to have
the tall boy?
Right.
I'm not sure. There's been a lot of debate about what do you guys call the big furniture in the kitchen that has the teacups in it?
Well, this thing has drawers that slide in and out, And the runners on the drawers are made out of wood, and the thing is so old that the runners have worn off.
Yeah.
To where the drawers just fall down, so we're going to take those out and put some historically correct ball bearing stainless steel metal runners on that
So
thing
historical.
from the hardware store up here, where the drawers will stay up and you can actually use them.
I'm super excited for that though, because using those drawers will be excellent for storage. And also, at the moment, they're just kind of like sitting back in the furniture. It looks really weird, like they've fallen back into the furniture.
And then we have things like a bathtub that they took out, the hall to the French equivalent of the Goodwill store.
Yeah, we dropped that off today.
Lots of leftover bits and pieces of sheetrock and things like that.
There's a lot of sheetrock floating around.
There's
Basically,
lots of little things.
we've basically cleaned out the local hardware store of sheetrock because there are now 3.5 walls that are getting fully sheetrocked. So that's gonna be a project. I see in the chat, Angela, that you're coming to France. Where are you coming to? That's gonna be fun. Have fun. It's a nice time of year to come because it's really, the weather's gonna be great and the colors might even start to change soon.
And then there are a few tools to be picked up off the floor, but who knows?
Well,
They may have to be picked up.
many of them are in use.
Yes, I know. That's why they're there. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So
But-
we have that.
So that's kind of the
And then
state
we
of
hope to
things.
get to putting in the stairwell.
We need to have, apparently Laurent's gonna give both me and him a putty course, possibly tomorrow morning.
That'd be good.
Yeah, but we're using rolling putty, which I've already used in the dining room, but I did try the rollable putty that you put on with like a paint roller, and then I thought it was too thin, so I started just doing the normal putty, but apparently that's,
But there's a great
Bad.
lesson to be learned here. If ever you're decorating the inside of your house and you think it would be good to put concrete on the walls and then to paint on lines to make it look like concrete blocks, don't do that. It's
Don't
just
do
not the
it.
greatest thing now.
It's
And so
the
we're gonna
weirdest
putty over all this
choice.
junk.
I find that to be, so like if you guys have probably seen in the videos, the stairway that is like the centerpiece of the house, because to go anywhere in the house you have to pass through the stairs. And it's gray, crepey, like the textured cement, with lines painted on it to make it look like it is cement
Concrete
blocks.
Yeah.
And
One
it's
of your
the oddest choice to me because it looks bad. And also someone must have gone to so much effort to paint on these like perfectly straight, symmetrical lines. And I don't understand who spent enough of their time to paint on those lines thinking, this is gonna look good.
And then since you guys moved those walls, there's some sections of wallpaper that used to be in another room that are now in
Yeah.
a room where you can't use it. So we gotta get that wallpaper off those sections. So we're
That,
working
I
on it.
have peeled off a few sample sections of that wallpaper and it comes off very easily. Like
Right.
very
I remember
easily.
how easily it came off.
No,
2
it's
years ago.
much
Okay.
better than the living room or even the bathroom that we just did. It's like, you literally, you peel it off and you get like a 2-foot chunk. It's
Right.
really not bad.
I'm looking
So-
forward to it.
So, speaking of looking forward to it, if you had to pick one thing that you were excited to see finished at Everdeen, what's the thing that, like the room or the project that you're most excited to see finished?
I don't know, it's just like the whole third floor up there, a second French floor is so nice now and all that, like that blue bedroom is very nice and the green sitting room is very nice and the kitchen is fantastic and all that kind of stuff. It's just, and you can get a vision of what the whole thing will be like, but it's just such a big effort. You just gotta keep going along. And what's
I
the
was
most
saying-
amazing thing to me is how much you guys have achieved here. It's amazing to me what you have done.
I
It's
was
unreal.
saying the other day
You and
to
Laurent
Mom.
together, because I
I was
between
saying
the two of you.
to Mom yesterday that when I stand on the landing of the second floor and there's the 4 doors and there's the blue bedroom, there's our bedroom, there's the living room, and there's the kitchen. And I remember standing there when I first arrived in the house and imagining what it would be like to stand and to see each of those rooms completed. And that is now the reality. Like, it really looks the way I saw it in my head at the beginning. And that's probably the most, like, the thing I'm the most proud of working in the house so far.
But I'll tell you guys, they start in at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and they work till 10 and 11 o'clock at night every day. And Laurent just stands there. It amazes me, all the plumbing and electrical and all this other stuff. He's
Yeah.
coming back, whereas Kara's doing all this stuff and running back and forth in town and bringing all, it's
Laurent is
amazing
the
what they
VIP
do.
of the VIP, the MVP of this whole project.
But everybody does their little bit, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
As
It's
long as
nice to do it
everybody does
together.
their bit, it works, and so that's good.
It's nice to do it
Yeah.
together. And
It's amazing, really. It really is amazing.
Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. We should go. We ordered dessert before we came back here to do the live, so we should maybe go and.
I'll see you. I'm going to
but
get my dessert. Bye.
thank you guys for joining us, and I hope that this has been a little bit of a random live, but I think it was kind of fun to have more of a discussion type. And I'm going to go get my dessert too, because I think someone is going to eat it all before I get there if I don't. So just a quick reminder, if you guys haven't subscribed, to please do subscribe, because that's very helpful, and to give a thumbs up to this video. And a big thank you to our patrons, because you guys are the best. You are so supportive, and we really appreciate the patrons. So big thank you to you guys, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.